Hey everyone, welcome back. After a week off, Campo and I are back with another wrestling review. Campo.Reviews. If you like reviews, go down to the description box below. Check out his stuff. And I got a weird pop-up on my screen. Make sure you go down in the description box, check out his stuff. It'll all be there while you're there. Like, comment, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. So without further ado, Campo and I, we are doing New Japan's annual Dominion show.
Yeah. Did you watch
And we,
it?
of course I watched it. That's why we're doing the review.
I mean, well, I was there.
Yeah. You were
Or I just
physically there?
for everyone there, this is wrestling involved. I just asked for a deal on a guy. He had a TNA Bubba, what's his name in TNA?
Which one?
Bully Ray,
Bully Ray? Okay.
like autograph card,
Mm-hmm.
an Andrade El Idolo NXT rookie patch auto,
Nice.
and a Carl Anderson numbered to 70 auto, and he asked him like, "Would you do all three for 75?" Which is like $35 off, and he said, "Yeah, I just sent me the things."
Nice.
So
There you go.
I'm trying to get all the Bullet Club members, like the leaders.
Yeah, yeah.
So I have AJ Styles already. We digress, but it has to do with New Japan.
It's wrestling. It's wrestling.
Penny's
We'll
very
talk.
expensive. I just like
Yeah,
put that out there. It's probably
put
not
that out there.
happening.
Temporary set or new set?
His for now at least.
Yeah.
The RLG room, that's what we'll
This is
call
the
it. But
RLG room. Okay. The
his
RGB room.
like see this?
Yeah.
I'm going the other way. It's mirrored and it's
Oh,
drives
he
me
has the
nuts.
weird. Yeah, same here. So if I go this, even though on my screen this hand is by your side, I see it the opposite way. If I
Yeah,
lift up my left hand now, it's
I
by.
hate that.
Yeah.
Mine at the other studio was normal.
So you would lift up this hand and it'd be
Yeah, and it
that
would be
hand.
like that.
You can turn that off.
Hi.
Hi. Well, we're talking about Dominion. First match, Takeshita versus Sonata.
I'm gonna be honest, I was pretty disappointed.
Hmm.
I thought I mean, I know Forbidden Doors coming up, and
Yeah,
but I thought Sonata's big comeback and like
I was
it
expecting
wasn't like
more.
a bad match, but let's be
No.
honest, you thought it was definitely gonna be better than
Yeah, when
what it
when that
was.
when Sonata made his entrance and I saw that guy with the derpy eye, at first I thought, what happened to Sonata's eyes?
And like I liked the entrance and everything.
Yeah,
And I thought, oh, maybe this is because we're gonna go back to like aggressive Sonata, but then he came out again as like
goofy Sonata.
goofy Sonata, and it's like, I don't know.
Yeah,
I think the time off was more just to get him off TV than it was like
yeah. And
anything else.
apparently he's still associated with the House of Torture because we get House of Torture buffoonery in this match.
Tis what tit is.
Yeah. Takeshita retains. We knew that was going to happen. We didn't think Sonata was going to win this one.
No, I mean I did for the fact that New Japan is really for the last year and a half, maybe 2 years, has been hot shoddy with belts.
Right.
And I do think there is sort of this I don't. It's definitely storyline, but it
Hmm.
could also be fact that like there's a resentment towards AEW wrestlers. But at this point,
But yet, all half of it was AEW, and they announced the G1. It's half AEW guys.
it's so half as strong.
Okay,
It's
there's a few.
it's I don't know. They're struggling right now, and you need that
Yeah.
viewership. You need to pull some American viewership.
Yeah. With that, Jake Lee versus El Phantasmo in a no DQ match.
Again, two amazing wrestlers, and I was disappointed. Like
Yeah.
I thought El Phantasmo was great, but I don't know what's going on with Jake Lee,
Yeah.
and
This character is not connecting with me.
yeah, it wasn't as entertaining, I guess you could say, as I
And for a no DQ match, these first two matches were pretty short.
yeah,
The pay-per-view as a whole was pretty short.
which is good, I think.
Yeah, it doesn't need to be a 9 hour extravaganza.
Usually though, we're used to filler, and then title matches, but
Yeah.
we got like two big time matches, I guess
Yeah.
you could say, and then it went into like filler matches.
Filler matches. Jake Lee does win this with El Phantasmo's loaded boot. We haven't seen the loaded boot in a while.
I think you had to give Jake Lee some kind of win, but you had to do it in a way to not make El Phantasmo look bad.
Yeah.
Because he's El Phantasmo's really important right now to them, I think.
Yeah, he's one of their core gaijins.
Yeah.
So Yuya and Taichi versus TMDK, Zack Sabre Jr. and Roihei Oiwa is our next match. This was another match. Zach did nothing. I guess he's saving himself for Forbidden Door.
This is probably my worst match of the night.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what they're doing with Royhei. It's Wait, who did they face? Taichi and who?
Yuya.
Okay, good. I was like confused for a second. Yeah, Yuya as well. Like, if you're trying to build a feud between Royhei and Yuya, okay, but it doesn't feel like that.
No, because doesn't Taichi get pinned by Roy Hay in this match? No, Yuya pins why what doesn't he or something like Taichi
Listen,
wins.
I don't want to be the hateration guy because I know you like him, but like I don't know
Who
what even
Taichi?
is Taichi.
What is Taichi? Isn't it that former Chinese martial? Is it
Yeah, but
Chinese martial?
that's neither here nor there.
El Desperado versus Mystico. This came out of what's are they feuding now? They're tag champs, but they're feuding.
No, I think they just wanted to give us like
A
a dream
spectacle.
match.
Okay.
See, like I don't know which way I'm supposed to turn my head.
Yeah.
It's always backwards.
Okay. The
Uh,
opposite way you want to go.
yeah, but I can't do that. It doesn't work. Anywho,
Yes.
this was a good match.
It was an excellent match, but again, short.
Yeah, it did get like surprisingly the most hardcore, I would say, of all of the matches.
Even more than the chair spot with
I
Jake Lee.
guess, yeah, but I felt like this match was really intense.
Yeah.
Like Mystico actually did a lot of like really nice spots.
Yeah. This is more of a showcase match, I think.
Yeah.
And Mystic El Desperado for some reason gets the win here. He didn't need the win. This could have gone to Mystico.
Yeah, but I think maybe it's gonna turn into them when they stop being tag champs, they're gonna have a feud together and
Okay.
Mystico will probably win.
Yay, break up more tag teams.
That
Desperado
division doesn't
gets
even have tag teams.
yeah. Here you go. Campo's favorite wrestler, Aaron Wolf versus Ren Narita for the Never Openweight Championship.
Okay. Easily the best Ren Narita match,
Okay.
especially in terms of in-ring story or no, sorry,
Considering who he
Aaron Wolf.
faced.
The best Aaron Wolf match I meant.
Yeah.
Especially when you consider in-ring storytelling. But I think that it still was like, why are we doing this? And then the finish to me was like, I can't believe we just did this. This guy's a two-time champion. Who is this guy?
And he's still a young lion. He hasn't even gone on excursion yet.
He's not poo, but
No.
I just don't understand it.
It'd be like giving what's his that young lion that just went on excursion there. Yadashima Daike,
Yeah,
is it
yeah, yeah, yeah. It would just
giving
be
him like three title runs before he goes on
the
excursion?
yeah, I don't know what to
Odashima.
tell you. There's a lot of issues they're gonna have to work through here.
Yeah.
But
But if
Aaron
you're
Wolf,
putting all your money on this guy as the future of the company,
I think they're trying to make him like I don't know why my brain just forgot his name. You know the guy that there was Muda, Chono, and then the other guy, the chubby guy,
okay.
that used to wear the
Tenza?
headband. Huh?
Not Tenza. Not Tenzan.
Not Tenzin. Tenzin is with Kojima.
Yeah.
Hold on. I could just look it up. Anyways, continue.
Timmy's still on vacation. Yeah, but I don't know. This is Aaron Wolf getting a run, and I don't think we should be putting all our horses behind Aaron Wolf. There's better players.
Hashimoto.
Hashimoto, okay. There's better players to put your cart behind, better horses to put your cart behind than Aaron Wolf. It doesn't seem like he's really grasping it. He needs more exposure to other companies.
Yeah, I think so.
And it's rare that an amateur wrestler or amateur judo guy makes it into the wrestling world. Like he's like Gable Stevenson from a few years ago in WWE. Not everybody can be a Chad Gable or a Kurt Angle or a Charlie Haas.
Yeah, he's like the Anthony Okoko. Is that what his name is?
Anthony Ogogo, yeah.
Agogo, yeah.
Yeah. I'm in love with the Coco.
I'm in love. Okay, anyways.
Aaron Wolf is a two-time champion now. I don't know. I think we could have, with all that House of Torture buffoonery again in this match, we could have done something else.
Yeah, you definitely could have. It's like I think if both company wise, I know you're trying to tell the storyline with MJF, and that's fine.
Hmm.
But I think that at some point you need to have Kenny win the open weight belt because it doesn't mean much to you, but it brings eyes to your company and it gives Kenny
Yeah.
a grand slam because he would have won every single belt.
Well, yeah,
Intercontinental, US, like all of it. Well, he needs the
yeah,
global belt. But
yeah.
like
But anyway, United Empire, Great O'Khan and Hanare challenging the Knockout Brothers for the IWGP Tag Team Championship. The winning team also earns their spot into the G1 Climax.
The best, one of the best tag matches of the year.
Hmm.
Definitely a return to form for Great O'Khan.
And Hanare.
I think Hanari looked kind of good the last couple matches, but yeah, I
Okay.
agree. But yeah, they're a team that should be tag team champions because they're
Yeah.
imposing. And Great O'Khan and Jeff Cobb was an amazing tag team.
Yeah.
Amazing. The match that they had at the first Forbidden Door with FTR and all those guys was
Yeah.
amazing.
The four-way tag. Yeah.
Yeah. Like I'm really just I want Jeff Cobb to go back to Japan.
Which
I'm
he
worried that
probably will.
AEW is going to sign him.
Nah.
Just
AEW is going to
because the
sign everybody.
and I'm not like a bloated roster guy, because I also think like WWE's roster is insanely bloated.
Yeah.
Um, but like there's nothing for him to do there.
No. But that's where the money is. But we'll talk about that. There's a state coming up, mini state, so stay tuned for that. But Great O'Khan and Hanari are your new champions. You think the time was right to switch the belts?
100%. I thought it was
Yeah.
going to happen last match.
Yeah. But
I don't even remember who they faced.
it is telling the story about Oscar protecting Yuto. I think Yuto legit is hurt and they needed to take the belt off of him.
It could be, but I also just truly think it was time.
Yeah, I
They
don't
can win
mind
the
this
belts
title
back.
Sorry?
They can win the belts
Yeah,
back.
they have a
I
legacy
think
now.
there's a point of longevity that I think you need to solidify a quality of a belt. You can have a
Yeah.
hot shot in between, but you should have at least one or two long runs every year with a belt.
Yeah, these guys had their long run.
Yeah. That's what I say. And a perfect example of that would be this and
Hmm.
or the Ring of Honor world title. Like I still don't understand how
Why
the
they
women's
haven't?
belt, I know what they're trying to do with it, but it should have been moved already. But the men's belt, like Bandito should not be champion
Yeah,
anymore.
he should have a while ago. But he's not even defending at Forbidden Door. He's having a title. He has a title match at Forbidden Door.
Yeah, but what I told you what I think is going to happen. Will Ospreay is going to beat Swerve, then Swerve is going to go into a feud with Bandito and win the title.
We called it though. We called that it was going to be Swerve and Osprey in the finals, which it is.
Yeah, and Swerve, and obviously Ospreay is going to win because he's going to get to wrestle it all in.
Yeah, and it's going to be and Monet's onto the finals, which we called as well. And Athena versus Maya World, we know who's winning that match.
Yeah, because
I don't think
everyone
we're getting.
wanted Athena versus. Come on, you're going to a pay-per-view. We're gonna have Maya World versus Sasha Banks, whatever the hell her name is.
You think they'll give the win to Athena, or do you think they'll give the win to Monet again?
I think we continue the storyline of Monet not being able to do it.
To beat Athena? Okay. Because Monet's looked good in this tournament. She's actually looked really good in this tournament.
Yeah,
But
the I don't know if you watched Dynamite, but the match
Mhm.
was pretty good. Too long,
Hazuki,
but
yeah, she got busted
Hazuki's
open hard
really
way.
good.
Yeah. But United Empire, your new champs, Shota Umino versus Andrade El Idolo versus Drilla Maloney, three-way match for the Global Heavyweight Championship.
I thought it was excellent.
Yeah, I thought so too. This is a great three-way match. Told a great story in ring. Told a good story of Drilla Maloney. Every time he's about to get the pin, something always happens to him and he can't get the win.
Yeah, and but he has also like this might be his best match.
Hmm.
He
I
was
would say,
very good.
yeah,
It was a well-rounded three-way.
yeah.
Like you have to be honest. Like it was that there wasn't a lot of one guy on the outside. It was
No,
that whenever it was one-on-one, the third guy quickly came back into the fold to
into
what
the
was
fold.
happening.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah. That's Andrade. Andrade, like I said, still front runner for Wrestler of the Year.
like honest to God, by far.
Yeah,
Because Takeshita is not it last year was so high that now
yeah.
we're finding all his matches disappointing.
Right, because he had such a good year last year. In the end, though, you surprised with the outcome?
Yeah.
Shota Umino is your new champion.
I he finally won a belt.
Okay, but he's had 19 title matches since returning from excursion. This is his 20th. He finally wins on his 20th match. How the hell has this guy gotten so many title shots?
Because it's Shota Umino.
Right.
It's the storyline of Shota is the what we talked about, like who we talk about his favorite wrestlers and stuff. He
Hmm.
was trying to tell like a Naito, I never get it done. I'm the underdog, John Moxley. Like that was his two guys, and what their
Yeah.
whole careers have been. I'm the underdog guy. I'm the
Yeah.
wild card.
Even though now Mox is the top guy there, pretty much.
Yeah, but he's still the wild card. Like you don't know what's
Yeah.
coming with
He's
Moxley, right?
unpredictable. Yeah.
Especially in Japan. When
Yeah.
his Japanese character is
Is
far better
totally
than his
different. Yeah.
American character.
Completely. Completely. Even though I kind of like the evolution of the American character so far,
Yeah,
right now.
100%. I don't really like what's happening with the family.
Okay.
Like I don't know I was gonna say the Don Callis family,
Death Riders.
the Death Riders, but I like his personal individual storylines that are happening.
Yeah. Um, so as soon as Shoto wins, he gets punked out by Gabe Kidd.
But I think that's good. That's what we want.
Yeah.
Because you know what it's gonna lead to? They're gonna have to face each other in the G1 tournament.
Yep.
I think they're in the same block. Well, we'll go
I
through
think
that
so.
in
We'll go
the
through it. Yeah, quickly. So with that, our next match is Yo. He is challenging Doki for the Junior Heavyweight Championship. This is the title shot that he won by winning Best of the Super Juniors. I don't know how I feel about this match.
I thought it was good.
Yeah, it wasn't a bad match. It just, I don't know.
Doki has been very underwhelming since he came back from injury.
Yeah.
And they've been babying him because he keeps getting hurt. Um, like it's harken back to the match at Wrestle Kingdom where if
He
it
broke his.
wasn't for the professionalism of Desperado, who absolutely just bailed out that whole match knowing that he
Yeah.
was hurt, is crazy to me. Because you
Yeah.
don't see that kind of stuff. In AEW,
No.
the guy probably would have tried to continue the match or something silly goose like that.
Yeah.
Or in WWE, they would have thrown up the X. Like it was
And
handled
stop them.
so
Yeah.
well the way
Yeah.
that they dealt with it. I mean, they kind of did throw up the X, but still, it's like, you know what I mean,
Yeah.
right?
But,
But yeah, it was a good match. It was not the greatest match. I do think we set up a future great match, but it has to be show. I'm sorry, because Master Wato looked really not good in
yeah.
the Super Juniors tournament. I was talking to Jeremy and another person separately, and I was like, "Didn't you find it weird that like every Waddle match, it looked like he was not trying. He would never run
He
full
would
speed.
never.
He looks like
Yeah.
he's scared to get hurt."
He's scared. He has to get over that because in the end we get the typical House of Torture. Once again, the buffoonery happens. But Watto comes in to help out Yo. We get a show interference. We're getting a Yo versus show, and then Yo is your new champion. He beats Doki, which I think this was the right call. I'm good with that. But I'm just hoping, like with all this
No, we forgot about
outside.
Akira comes out for a beatdown.
That's right. Francesco, that's after
We
post
have
match.
to bring
Akira
this up
comes out.
because
Kosei Fujita, like Watto and Fujita have a stare down.
I think
I
that
think
it's very important that we talk about that because in the next match, there's something that happens that I thought was hilarious. So
hmm,
we'll get there when we get there. But
yeah. But
uh,
this was the right call. I think Yo deserves to be
yeah,
champion.
I agree. They finally gave us his payoff. Could be like the Goto thing where like we don't know how long it's gonna go. It's just they've spent years trying to pay off his story, but they couldn't because of the injuries.
Right.
And then because he was supposed to win Super Juniors last year.
Yeah, and he got hurt.
And it was supposed to set up him versus Show, and it never happened. That him versus Show has to happen. Like I've been waiting since 2021 when I started watching wrestling again
That
for
if
Show to face Yo.
providing Yo and Show stay healthy, that's probably going to be the Wrestle Kingdom match.
I think it has to be. This is like a 10-year. They became a tag
Yeah.
team in like 2018, I think. So
Yeah.
you're almost at like a 10-year payoff.
Yeah. So, um, Yoda
What?
Suji. Go ahead. Sorry.
Tell them the match that it sets up. Do you have it in front of you?
From what I understand, it's going to set up a four-way match.
Yeah,
It's going to
for
be
number one
for the
contender.
number one contender. We're getting Akira, Watto, Fujita, and Show.
Yeah, which I think is going to be a banger.
Yeah.
Make it tornado, no disqualification, like
Yeah.
whatever you have to do. I'm just
Yeah. Or an elimination.
that I like that. That's a good idea.
Yeah. Yoda Suji challenging Caleb Newman for the IWGP Heavyweight Championship.
Okay. So Akira, who just got the shit kicked out of him, has
Shows
to
up.
come back out and like stand there like nothing happened.
Yep.
It was so funny. It was two. There was two of them though. It was him and somebody else.
There was Jake Lee out there with him too.
Well, yeah, whoever it was, they had to come out and pretend like, oh, like I didn't just get my ass kicked two
Yeah.
seconds ago before I'm coming out again. His suit's like all fixed again. It was
Yeah.
fucking hilarious.
But I I think we need to put down Suji as a contender. He may not win, but I think contender for Wrestler of the Year. Suji's
Yeah,
put
for
on a
sure.
really good,
Hi- His year has been good.
yeah. But this was a really good match. This was probably Caleb Newman is slowly like it's a little too slow, but the improvement is there.
Oh, 100%.
But
100%.
this is not a bad match. This was actually a really good match. It wasn't too long either. It was only 25 minutes, so it was the right length.
I'm not gonna lie, for me it felt long.
Yeah.
But it's just the style of like
Yeah.
Suji, like okay, so
Suji is
normally
very Roman Reigns-esque.
yeah, his matches are super slow paced in the start, but this time they came out like a house of fire, but then it slowed
Yep.
down and then it picked
Yeah.
up again. Uh, but it's like it was a good match. I enjoyed it. I wasn't
Yeah.
upset.
Overall, it was a fun show. Yoda Suji in the end. That's what I noticed too. A lot of these falls came out of nowhere. Like Yoda Suji's win came out of nowhere today too.
Okay, but he got Caleb Newman is Callum
Callum,
Newman is
Callum,
injured.
whatever. Yeah. But he
So
will be in the
he got
G1 though.
injured mid-match.
Yeah.
So I think
This was a
that
call.
there was a call, but the thing that I gotta make a mention of, we were talking about this as I was watching it live. Well, not live, but you know what I mean.
Hmm.
The referees don't have earpieces in New Japan.
No.
So I don't know if there's like you had to go over to the timekeeper's table or
I
something to
think there
get a
was a
word.
call from maybe there might have been a call from Tanahashi because he was at ringside.
It could have been, yeah. But
Because I
and
doubt that this is so quick for the experiment for Caleb Newman to be over this
yeah,
fast.
that's what I'm saying. And nobody else seems to feel the way I feel, but I do think that the plan was for Suji to win it back, but they were just like, okay, he's hurt, just give him the belt now. We don't want to risk it.
Might have been Suji win the G1 and then get the belt back from there.
Yeah.
But anyway, Suji is your new champ. All in all, decent show, not bad.
Yeah, it had some low points.
Yeah.
That the tag match, the Stack Saber Jr. one was
Hmm.
pretty bad.
Yeah, and
Like
I don't understand the Jake Lee El Fantasmo match either. But
it's like I said, those first two matches I wouldn't be like, oh, these matches sucked, but they're
mhm.
so disappointing when you consider the wrestlers involved in the match. Like Sonata's a
Yeah.
former champion.
Yep.
Takeshita's last year's wrestler of the year. I think unanimously across
Yeah.
anyone's boards.
Jake Lee is your former GHC champ, right? Like,
Jake Lee was amazing in Noah.
yeah.
Amazing.
I don't know. He's lost a step here. All in all, though, I gave the show a 7-3.
It's exactly what I was gonna give it.
Yeah, same.
Yeah.
Just below the cop out score.
That's actually I was thinking, do I cop out score this? But I was like, no, I'll give it a 7-3. And then you said 7-3. I was like, wow, that's I thought exactly what I was thinking.
Anyway, with that out of the way, guys. Oh, quickly, you want to run through the G1. So in Block A, you have Takeshita, Suji, Sonata, Bolton Oleg, Jake Lee, Shingo Takagi, Hiroki Goto, Great Khan, and then you have two play-ins. We have the winner of Taichi versus Yudo, Ice, and the winner of El Fantasmo versus Oiwa. I think it's going to be Oiwa and Yudo in this one,
Yeah, but you said you think Yudo's injured.
but it's enough time. The match won't happen for another week or so.
That's true. But it could also be a write-off storyline.
Could be. And then in Block B, you have Newman, Zack Sabre Jr., Shota Umino, Drilla Maloney, Ren Narita, Yuya Uemura. That's going to be interesting. Shota versus Yuya. Gabe Kidd and Hanare. And then you are getting the play-ins of Yoshihashi versus Roihei Oiwa and Oscar Lube versus Takahashi.
So
Lube's definitely. Oscar's
yeah,
getting that one.
100%.
And same thing, I think, with Oiwa.
You could tell by the last four match setup that the plan is the old guys are there to lose.
Hmm.
And they're
Because
doing
you
and
put Oiwa in the same block as Zack Sabre Jr., you're going to get a disillusion there.
yeah, and I think that the reason they did this is because we're finally taking a step in the right direction for New Japan and not pushing old guys.
Hmm.
Like the funny part is we always everyone on the internet, the IOC points or the IWC, sorry,
Yeah, the International Olympic Committee?
IWC is always pointing fingers at AEW for old people when that's literally so far from the case. I
Yeah.
think it goes New Japan and then WWE and then
Yeah.
AEW in that
AEW.
case. TNA is like actually TNA is kind of bad too.
Yeah, they keep pushing Moose and Eddie
Anywho,
Edwards.
it's hard to push a moose.
Yeah. Anyway, with that out of the way, guys,
Hold on,
thanks
I'm
again.
not done. Don't
Okay,
leave.
okay. What's up?
Gabe Kidd is gonna when Gabe Kidd fights Shota Umino, he's gonna injure him and take him out of the rest of the tournament. That's what I think.
And then set up a
So that way
match.
they don't have to. It takes out one of the complicated chips from who's going to win the tournament. Because now it's like, okay, we can wait till next year to give Shota the win for G1,
Yeah.
right? Because he already has a
Hmm.
belt.
All right. And that'll be somewhere down like in the semis or something like that.
It could be. I no, it'll probably be before that. I think it might be one of the first matches.
Okay. All right. Now, with that out of the way, thanks again
Okay,
for
go.
joining us. Tune in later this week. We're gonna have a mini state with all the moves going on in TNA. We're gonna have a mini state for you later in the week. So, with that out of the way, in the words of Kenny Omega, goodbye and good night.